All right. Played in with a little Fleetwood Mac. Oh, I didn't get my mic set up. Oh, here we go. Sorry, getting mic in position. How is everybody tonight? Oh, I see we got a follow. Well, I was in lobby. Thanks, WizKid. Appreciate it. All right. So yeah, we were going to welcome everybody. I hope you've been having a good day. I'm going to grab a drink of something real quick. Oh, drinking some water. So I hope everyone's had a good day so far. I had a pretty decent one. Not gonna lie, it's pretty great. Um, so we're gonna definitely paint on some of the one of the Novatites again tonight. But one of the coolest things is my partner company, Board Game Boss, which is an amazing um, print to order company, has sent me a box, and they've actually asked me when they sent it. They said, "Hey, open this on stream." So I have absolutely no idea what's in here. I'm just hoping it doesn't break Twitch TOS. That's my main concern. As long as it doesn't break Twitch TOS, I'll be completely happy. But he knows I Twitch, and he knows I do stuff live. So I don't think he's gonna send something uh, you know bad. I mean, one could hope, right? So actually, I might hold off a little bit and let's get an hour into some painting, and we'll give this box an open. What do you guys say? So I'm going to be painting a standard barrel today for the Novatites. I've been holding off on doing her. Was wondering how I was going to do the standard a little bit. I only have two left out of the 10. So I'll be painting this one today, hopefully finishing it up. And I might go ahead and finish the Sister Superior on Monday. I'm going to have, of course, a Monday night stream. And then we'll be doing basing. And we'll get the bases done. And then all that's left is going to be a clear varnish. And I can mail these off to the customer. And I'll be going into a new commission. In the new commission, starting after this one, I've showed it off a couple times, is Moonstone. This is a skirmish game that involves Fae, and I have been asked to do a fairy commission. Very excited about these. Those of you that know the artist Brian Froud, they're very Brian Froud-esque Fae, and I think it'll be pretty awesome to do these. I'll be happy to do these on stream. So, with that being said, let's start off with the sister. Now, I was a little busy before I started, so let's hopefully the wet palette is a little, oh, needs some water. Does need some water. Wet palette is not so wet. But that's okay, because I keep a handy dandy bottle with some distilled water in it. Also a little bit, very little of isopropyl alcohol, not even a 1%. Mainly the alcohol is not to mix into the paint or anything. The alcohol is strictly to keep any science experiments growing within the wet palette. So a little bit of alcohol in the distilled water keeps any type of fungus or anything growing within the wet conditions of the wet palette. So, with that being said, I probably should have swapped the papers last night, but hey, you know what? Yeah, I can do that while I'm on stream. I'll show you guys how to do that real quick. So, we're going to pull this off for the wet palette. And it's just a simple piece of parchment paper. Well, it comes with it. And this is good because I can soak the sponge while I'm at it. So, alright, get that. Sponge looks thirsty. Let that sponge soak up that distilled water and alcohol. Just a little bit, to where it's not floating around on the surface. I'll reach over here. I got some spare papers behind me. Now these come with the Army Painter wet palette, and I'm not associated with Army Painter whatsoever. They don't hire me to show off their stuff, but I'm a big Army Painter fan. So pull out a sheet. But one other trick about a wet palette. Trying to talk when I'm facing the mic so you guys hear me. One trick about a wet palette is putting a paper towel down. With putting folded paper down onto the sponge first. It soaks up the water, puts a little bit of a barrier between the water and the paint itself, which you want, because you can see with the white sponge and the paper it gives you, there is staining to the sponge on the bottom, which can get annoying, but it's fine. Army Painter does actually send you 2 sponges when you order their wet palettes. I like to push it down just because of OCD and being a little anal. And you just want to hold it down, and the paper will adhere to the water. How damp it is. So. Yeah. And you can see we have a perfectly clean, moisturized palette. No, wet palette is not handmade. And hi, Jeremy. No, it is made by Army Painter, which I thoroughly recommend. I love Army Painter products. I really do. So it actually comes with 2 sponges and a bunch of papers already. So, but yeah, I opened it up and realized I didn't swap out papers before I started. So I figured I'd do a neat little tutorial real quick, showing how to swap those out. But I was also waiting for people to show up because I was about to do this unboxing from Board Game Boss to see what all they sent me. And yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that in about 30 minutes, I think. I'll get some painting in beforehand. Working on another Sister Nova Light. Get some flesh tones out. Emblems. There we go. White flesh. That's a white. There we go. They're relatively easy to make. I think the very first one I ever had I made. Just have a piece of Tupperware dish and a sponge and some parchment paper. Very easy to make. But I just like Army Painter products. And when I saw they were selling a wet palette, I jumped at the chance to grab one. So move the water into position. That's right. You mentioned you were in Peru, right? How bad is shipping to Peru? Yeah, I remember you saying something about Vermont. Yeah. I was about to say, I know they sell a bunch of Army Painter products on Amazon because that's where I bought this wet palette. Thought I was gonna get away with it, but nope. All right. You have a good day so far, Jeremy? Oh, so far. No, it's almost at its end. At least for me, it's at its end, almost. Oof. I hate days like that. You feel like you waste a day, but, sometimes you get the best sleep when you take a nap. Hmm. You working on anything fun tonight? Or anybody in chat? You guys working on anything fun tonight? Oh, I didn't know you did 2D rigging. That's cool. I got you. You gotta get that practice in, right? Super secret writing project. Hey, waifu, how you doing? You feeling any better? Well, that's good. All right. So I said I was gonna give it 30 minutes, let people cycle in, and I was gonna take a break from the miniature once 30 minutes was up. But we were 30 minutes into the stream, and then I was gonna open this box, and we're gonna see together what Board Game Boss sent to me. Because I have absolutely no idea. All I did to it when it came in was I took the shipping label off. That way you guys don't see my address. And my address doesn't go online. So, Board Game Boss is a 3D printing company that I am partnered with. They're a print on demand company and they handle a lot of really interesting, really fun miniatures for board games as well as D&D. If you've ever heard of a game called Knights of Barcadia, which is this amazing drinking game where you make a D&D like character and it's a role-playing game as you play, and it comes with glasses that your hit points are on the glasses. So as you're wounded, you have to drink down to whatever hit points you have left. And as you get healed, they pour more alcohol into your glass. But they have really good miniatures, like these really cute miniatures that come with this game. And Board Game Boss is a big supplier of these miniatures. I'm gonna paint a set of these miniatures online eventually. But yeah, I haven't played it. It sounds absolutely fantastic, and I'll definitely play it eventually. But uh, so I have no earthly idea what's in this box. So hopefully, whatever it is does not break Twitch TOS. That's all I gotta say. So let's see. Hopefully, I don't cut into it either. It sure taped it up good. Okay, he taped it up really good. Hey, Derek, good job. Derek is the CEO and owner of Board Game Boss, and he's the one that messaged me and said, "Hey, we're sending you a box. Why don't you open it on stream? We would like it if you opened it on stream." Well, like, okay. Ugh. How much tape did you put on this thing, dude? Okay. The lid's off. That was challenge number one. Let's see. A lot of bubble wrap. Oh, okay. I know what this is. It's me. uh, it's a little me. I can't wait to paint this on stream. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, it's gonna be hard to get into his t-shirt. Oh, he is a thick boy. Good God, a lot. That's a lot of freaking resin. Yeah, it's a little owl. It's a little me. Yeah, it is a nice print. They do a really good job. All right, he said there's more in here. Oh, there's more. What else is in here? Oh, okay. More bubble wrap. Oh, okay. Here we go. What are these goodies? Okay. Oh, I got a board game boss enamel pin. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty slick. Oh, I got some dice. I do know whenever you order from Board Game Boss, he does send dice, and the 6 on all the dice are Board Game Boss. So it's pretty. Let's see how they roll. Oh, that's 1 6. It's a 5 and a 2. Hey. Nice. Oh, I know. Okay, yeah. These are my door of my studio, or my art studio, is probably about to open up because these are probably about to be stolen out of my hands. Because if Pups is watching right now, she's gonna, especially the dragon, she's gonna steal the dragon sticker. Although I don't know, would this chibi? Oh, it would. Oh, they would fit on my wet palette. Oh no. I kind of do. Yeah, I kind of do love the little chibi dragon that came with it. But yeah, the chibi dragon's the best, and the little flat owl bear. Oh, that's great. Let's see. This is, yeah, this is a pretty good print. Yeah, he said that the supports were an issue because, oh, I see what he's saying. Yeah, the back needs to get sanded. And, yeah, the back of him needs some love. It's just a couple little pimply spots where the support came in. I don't even know if you guys can see that on camera. Not that bad. Oh, that's so cool. Something I want to do, since Board Game Boss has an in-house 3D artist, and he showed me this. He showed me where he was sculpted. Do you call it sculpting? What do you call it when you're building a 3D model on a computer? Is it called sculpting? Building? Crafting? I don't know. So he's building the mini, and sculpting. You call it sculpting? So I say sculpting. I mean, sculpting makes sense. Um, so yeah, he was sculpting it and he was sending it to me, and it was really annoying. Like, because I have my artist that came up with my character, who's a friend of mine, Yod, and then I've got Board Game Boss. So Board Game Boss would get with their artist, and their artist would send the sketch to Board Game Boss, and Board Game Boss would send it to me, and then I would send it to my artist, and then the artist would make revisions on it, and then I would send it back to Board Game Boss, and Board Game Boss would just send it back to his artist. Eventually, I'm like, you know what? F this. We're all doing a group chat because I'm sick of this game of artistic telephone that's like going on right now. It's so annoying. Um, but the plan is eventually, when I upgrade and I add a 3D printer to my art studio, I want to start printing these little guys off, and I want to start sending them, either painting them and giving them away as like giveaways, or what I really want to do is artist friends of mine that I make through these art meetups, other miniature painters and whatnot. I want to send them to them and have them paint them in their style. Like, paint them what other colors you want, whatever style you want. Here, it's your own personal little owl, and paint them however you want. And that's something I'd like to do. I think that would be really awesome to do. Or if they do prints themselves, sending them off the STL file and allowing them to print it off and paint it for themselves. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Giving out the 3D file to friends so they can print them off. I think that would be great. And just having them do their own little version of Al. I'm like, yeah, I can't paint you tonight. I can't work on you. But you know what? You're gonna sit right here. You're gonna sit right there, and you're gonna watch me paint this sister. You're gonna hang out. And yeah, that was really awesome. I like that he sent that to me. But yes, I agree. Sending the 3D file would be a lot cheaper, especially with the way shipping's been here lately. Um, so yeah, I'd be totally down for that. I wish if he had an arm up, he'd be like a perfect little like brush holder. That would be that'd be kind of good. Like putting a brush in his hand, like that'd be awesome. Like if his hand was sticking out. Man, why didn't I think about that when we were making him? Turning him into a brush holder. That would have been awesome. The new version, like turning him into a brush holder. That would be great. Pencil holder, brush holder. Nice, so cute. Yeah, it's one of the things I saw it when he was working on it, and I was like, oh, and then now it's here in my hand, and I'm just like, oh, dude, I'm an action figure. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I will when I message them and tell them I got it. I'm like, I've had people in stream request that he is a pencil holder or a brush holder. He needs his arms up. My best friend just messaged me and he goes, "How's the channel going, bud?" And I'm like, "I'm live now. Why aren't you watching?" Although I will say, like, I need to add some more video game days other than painting day because I know I've been doing a lot of painting days. I need more video game days. Because I want to get through Forgive Me, Father. That's a really fun game. But man, I watched Raina play some start a game of Oblivion today. Man, I want to play that so bad now. Like I saw people playing it, and it looked good. But yeah, watching her start a game, oh dude, I want to play it so bad. Yeah, I know everybody's Oblivion crazy right now, but like I said, I started my journey like I played Morrowind very little, like one day. One day I played Morrowind, and then I never played Oblivion, and then I really got into Skyrim. And but yeah, going back and playing it, being a whole new game for me since I never touched it before, that sounds exciting. But I also found out today there's no werewolves in it, which made me sad, made me a sad boy. I like my werewolves. I'm big werewolf nut. Which is really funny because you're talking about the 2D rigging, Jeremy. When I was coming up with the concept for a character, and I was like, "Hey, I want to do a PNG," and I think a little Cthulhu like character would be great. I had a backup, and I might do it one day, but no time soon. Of I want to do if I ever go 2D, I want a werewolf character. Like a Viking werewolf character, I think, or a Norse werewolf character would be kind of hot. I would be happy with that. I talk to myself a lot. I have nights where no one shows up, especially when I during the day. I rarely get anybody. I thought I would be I thought my day streams would be pretty good, like people at work, because hell, when I was working during the day, I would watch people stream. But yeah, that's been me, like especially during weekdays, like playing forgive me, Father, during the day. But I'm toying around with my scheduling now, so I'm trying to see what works, what fits. But I'm also a husband and a father, so you kind of have to have time for the family. I talked. The thing is though, is when I'm playing games, I talk to the games anyway, even when I'm by myself. So that works out. Desmo, how you doing, my brother? Oh, you missed it. I had an unboxing from my partner company, Board Game Boss. They sent me. I'm looking forward to painting him on stream. But I you can actually see your Novatites in action. These I've got two left. The other eight are looking at me right now, and once I get these two done, they'll be sent to you. Yes, my paint nights with Desmo and Anywhere But Iraq, who's someone else that shows up. They're my two brothers. My paint nights with them is what inspired me to create this channel and the art meetups that I have here in the paint nights. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and giving me a follow. I love you too, man. Desmo has been my friend for, oh God, no telling how many years. I met him when I first started playing Warhammer. Anywhere But Iraq and me, we met him at a gaming shop and kind of adopted him, and he's been my friend since. Kind of digging this best of the 70s. Pretty good tunes so far. Let's see. I will say, after painting almost an entire kill team with these speed paints, I'm kind of really liking them. But I did see, we stopped at a board game shop today, and I saw the Fanatics line that Army Painter's doing now, and I kind of really want that set too. Oh, likely banned invader restricted. Neat. I think my bot caught something. What is it? And blocked. All right, this playlist is playing Floyd. That makes me happy. Uh-oh. Panda's going drunk with power. Coming through in wave. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you say. I was a child. The VT. Oh, wrong one. I don't like to sing, but when it's Floyd, you can't help it. Absolute favorite band of all time, Pink Floyd. Yeah, that's I started. Yeah, Spire. I started labeling all my painting streams as art meetups. I'm trying to get all the artists to come in and paint as well. Paint with me in chat as I'm talking. And you missed the unboxing. Look what Board Game Boss sent me. The little me. I'm so proud of him. He's so cute. I'm gonna have him all over the place. How you doing today, Aspire? Yeah, I'm sorry you had a rough day, man. but I'm happy you're able to join us today. Yeah, I've got one Infinity Mini that Gabe sent me. I did not know they were so small. They're so much smaller compared to a regular Mini. I'm very impressed with people that paint them now. I will actually pull one out and show you and put it next to the sister. So this was a promo that for Infinity that he sent me from Adepticon. One, they're pewter. That makes me happy. I do like working with pewter. But you can see compared, I mean, it's about the same. It's yeah, it's pretty it's pretty small. I mean, yeah. I mean, compared to the sister, about it's about the same size, but yeah, they're this sniper, yeah, it's kind of small on the smaller side. But yeah, it's going to be pretty fun to build. They are. I will say that there is a lot of. It's not going to pick up on the camera, I don't think, because it's it's unprimed pewter. But the detail on this is insane, and it's pretty neat. Infinity is a game that I'm going to go visit Gabe, go up and visit him for a day trip eventually, and see if he can teach me. We have it in the works that eventually I'm going to do a live stream where him and I play on Tabletop Simulator, and he teaches me to play Trench Crusade. Yeah, I don't care if you do that. Yeah, I don't. You should be able to. They might be something I don't. I think it's got it set up for that. I don't know. I might have to change something. Not 100% sure. Let's see. It just looks like a normal posting. Hold on. Let me check something out. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to figure out. I mean, that would be really cool. Like, I wanna do something like that. So far, what we've been doing, if you want to send it to me, I'll pull it up on my phone and I can show it to the camera. That's something I did earlier. So if you want to show me your work in progress, you can send it to me on Instagram, or my email is in the About Me section. You can send it there, or you can send it to me on Twitter or any of the social medias, and I'll pull it up. Yeah, that's something I'll look into and get set up. That's a good idea. That's a good question, chat. How deep is your love tonight? Oh, there we go. Awesome. Okay. So this is Aspire's work in progress. Look at that. I like that blue a lot. Yeah, I'm digging that. Did you do that with like a contrast paint, or did you do the edging yourself? Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I like that a lot. That's really cool. Glazing, really? That is a very advanced technique. That's very cool. See you, Jeremy. Have a good night, man. See, that's something I haven't messed around with a lot. Um, I do have a lot of inks and tints that I don't use very often. I mean, I'll use it when I'm experimenting with stuff. I typically don't try to use it during commissions because I'm not very practiced with it. Yeah, I've not done a lot with oils. I would like to eventually. I do want to get an oil set to play around with. I've seen some amazing stuff done with it. I've seen some crazy wet blending done with oils. My whole thing is the drying time. It just takes forever for an oil to dry. But I do have I've had them for a while now. And they're all the way down in one of my lower drawers. I have a set of these. And these are the Vallejo. Is it Vallejo? I think it is. I think these are airbrush ready tints. Like you're supposed to, they're like an ink, but they're supposed to be air. Like this is Ghost Tint Orange, Ghost Tint Golden Yellow. I used them one. I used one time. It was really great. I did a Grey Knight Army Badger. Yeah, I think that's it because I actually think I did get them from Badger. That was one of those. I was walking around a con and Badger was it? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did get them like Ghost Tint Green. I did a Grey Knight army. I did a Grey Knight squad for somewhere for someone, and I did the gray over it, and then I used this and did like a ghost tint purple. Oh, dude, it was so cool. It looked really neat, really unique. Oh yeah, Badger does have a paint line. Hello, Mr. North. I wouldn't mind trying them with this Army Painter airbrush thinner. The I think that would be pretty good with it because it's all acrylic based. Yeah, the my airbrush is actually a Badger Patriot. That's the one that I use. That's my preferred airbrush. I do all my priming with it. I take it you got a Patriot as well. 105. Patriot 105. That might be the one I got. I'm very particular. I got everything within reach. So yeah, that's exactly what I got. I couldn't remember the number. Yeah, 105. That's my baby. Yeah, I was Gabe, myself, and David. We attended a in Minnesota. We attended a how to airbrush class with Aaron Lovejoy with Miniature Monthly, and that's where I learned everything about how to use an airbrush when it comes to this hobby. And it was well worth the money we spent to take this class. It was an amazing day of just information overload. But he goes through a whole like he gives you a squad of Marines and a God, it is escaping me. What is the personal walking Marine tank? Oh God, it's on the tip of my tongue. I know what it is. Dreadnought. That's it. He gives you a dreadnought and he gives you a whole squad of Marines. And he goes through the painting process and teaches you how to paint them all. And like mine came out so well. I've got it in like a diorama in my board game room. I've got it in like a shadow box. Look up Aaron Lovejoy. He does classes around the United States. He's done one. I went to one down in Huntsville, Alabama. I went to one in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, he does them all over the place. It's Miniature Monthly, and oh, he also does online classes with his Patreon. Like he'll do like online videos and stuff like that. He's a good teacher. Oh, so you've done yeah. Aaron's a good guy. Yes, it does. And experimentation's not bad. I mean, that's where you're gonna learn a lot of stuff. But there's army painter swear when you're doing like batch painting, they swear by the dip technique, which scares the crap out of me. Like you get all your base color. Like if you're doing like a bunch of zombies, you take a ruler or a plastic mixing stick that you buy at like Home Depot, and you just sticky tack like all your models onto it, and you do all the base colors for the zombies, and then you open up one of the big tins of tint, and you literally just like dip the minis into the yeah, I bet it is. The idea, I like the theory behind it, but I just don't know. I don't know about that. It sounds like it would work, but I just know. Yeah, I get that, Aspire. I really, yeah, I feel that a lot. I know what you mean. It's like you stick to a technique until you feel comfortable with it. I get that. Hmm. All these metals I got up here. Ancient honey. There's the bronze. Yeah, I'm looking with you next. Dip and shake. Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's one reason I've got an apron. I've been messing around with enamel washes a lot. I mean, that sounds interesting. I think I've seen some videos with them. Yeah, I actually think Doug Serrato's might have done a video with those. All right, so we're coming up to an hour and 40 minutes into the stream. So I'm gonna stand up, stretch my legs, stretch a little bit. Suggest you guys do the same thing. I'll be back here in about 10 minutes, probably shorter, and I will see you guys then. All right, and I'm back. I went and pounded a piece of pizza from our dinner, and we got Pups and I. We've been on a diet for a while, which honestly has worked out. Like I've lost damn near 200 pounds on this diet. Like we've been on this diet since last year, like halfway through last year. Yeah, we've almost been on it a year. So hey, Raina, how you doing? I thought you went to bed. You missed it. Look what was in the box. Yes, this is what Board Game Bot sent me. I'm so happy. He is so cute. Oh, and chat had a waifu, and all of them had a great idea. I need to talk to him because we need to have him where his hands are up so he can be a brush holder. So people can paint their own little owls, and he can sit on their hobby desk and hold their brushes. I know it's such a good idea. Such a good idea. I'm gonna have to message him as soon as I get off stream. I'm like, Chad had a great idea. Is we need little like Al 2.0, like little brush holders and pin holders. That'd be so good. How'd Oblivion go? Did you win yet? Yeah, the whole time Pups and I were sitting here watching your stream, she was like, you can get that game. You should get that game. You can play it on stream. And I'm like, oh yeah, I've got commissions I've got to do. I've got, other projects I've got to do off stream. I'm like, that's gonna take all my life away. It looked really fun. It was so pretty seeing you play that. I was like, oh, it looks so good. Sometimes you gotta be an idiot. Yep. Can't be serious about everything all the time. You just absolutely can't. Even though you told me the most horrible thing that the game doesn't have werewolves in it. I was actually a little excited because Skyrim had werewolves in it. Let's see. I need put all my whites down here. I did. Mansions. White. Oh, but I was saying earlier about the diet. Like Pups and I, we've been on this diet for for almost a year now. I've lost almost 200 pounds on this diet. Like I call it depression weight that I gained after COVID. But yeah, and I'm feeling like a lot healthier and everything. But so we've been on this diet. But today we kind of went on a date. Went around to a couple of gaming shops and stuff. We went out and we stopped at a diner, so we didn't really count our calories today. I was like, okay, today's a cheat day. We're not going to count calories. Today's a cheat day. So for dinner, we ordered a Little Caesars pizza because they have these stuffed pretzel crust pizzas, and we split one. I was like, hey, we'll do that for dinner. And when I took a break real quick, I ran, got a piece of that, ate it, and like came and sat back down. I feel my blood. It's so much salt. I feel my blood pumping. It's so much salt in that freaking pizza. Why am I telling? Because we gotta be held accountable. We did it. People gotta know. Everything's content. The fact we went and had really crappy diner food for lunch, and then came home and ate really really salty pizza. It was a good day. But yes, I'm probably eventually gonna pick up Oblivion. Watching you play Arena kind of cinched it. I will play it, and I'll probably stream it because it'll be my first time playing through it, and I won't know anything. I might have dipped out of your stream long enough to go to Nexus mods to see what mods were out for it already. Surprisingly, a lot were. I was like, this game just came out and people are already modding the shit out of it. Yeah, I was one of those too. Like I'm modded Skyrim like crazy. I don't know. Nexus mod makes it a little easy. Yes, thank you. I was saving it for one of the last. Like one of my favorite things to do was standards for the sisters because you gotta like have fun. But talking about sisters, that was like one of the things that really got me into it was like every piece of equipment they have is considered a holy relic. Yes. Yes. There's this I can't remember what it is. There's these um sisters novels. I've got one called, actually I think I've got it. Nope. Is it? Yeah, I do. Hold on. Because I don't know why. I just got everything that I talk about within reach in my studio for some reason. I don't plan this. It's just everything I talk about just happens to be in reach. And I have this by James Swallow, which is a Sisters of Battle audio drama. It's, it's ancient because it's on CD, but this has like one of the coolest Sisters of Battle stories I ever heard. It's like absolutely amazing. And it's great, but there's a scene that is to this day one of the coolest scenes I've ever heard in a sci-fi audio novel, and it was like they had these Sisters of Battle. Never seen a CD. So the Sisters of Battle were like dropping off rhinos on this beach, and they were in a Thunderhawk, and the Thunderhawk's like landing, and these rhinos are just sliding out the back onto this beach, and so it comes down to this last rhino, and the canonist for the division is sitting there, and they're like, "Well, how are you getting out of the ship? Are you jumping with the rest of the sisters?" And the canonist she's in power armor. She just grabs the front of the rhino, and as it pulls out of the Thunderhawk, she just slides with it in the power armor and like lands on the beach with it. I was like, okay, that's badass. Like that's incredibly cool. It's like everybody talks about Space Marines. Like you don't realize it's like Space Marines are genetically modified superhumans with like the DNA of the God Emperor. No, Sisters of Battle are just fucking women in power armor, dude. And they're sitting here fighting alongside Space Marines. Like, that's why I'm a Sisters player. It's like, you go ahead, you take your genetically modified superhumans. I'll have my fucking badass women over here. Oh, that sounds good. What's that one about? Just had it in my hands. I hate it. You had. Ugh. I had exactly what I needed in my hand and I set it down. So, there it is. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds spicy. I like that. Did you did you follow that artist I told you about that does the Sisters of Battle and the Black Templar comic on Twitter? Oh, I love that art. I love that guy. Okay, you have a good sleep. Go dream about Battle Sisters and Oblivion. Maybe you'll finish more models in your sleep. We gotta keep each other honest about painting. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's late for you. Ooh, that needs to get mixed up a little bit more. Wait a second. How can this song be best of 70s and best of 80s? This is on both playlists. Thank you, Plague Brush Studios. Thank you very much. This is a Novatites kill team commission that I'm working on. Almost done. Thanks for stopping by. This is Book of the Dead channel. We do art meetups here every now and again. I encourage other artists to come in and paint and chat while I'm painting so we can paint together and talk. Forty clan rats. Is that for Age of Sigmar? Are you doing Skaven? Man, if I ever did an Age of Sigmar army for a personal one, I would do Skaven. I think Skaven looks so freaking cool. Like every model I've seen of Skaven, they have so much character to them. Yeah, I love the aesthetics of the rifles and everything, and I've seen some of their spellcasters just so sick how they do those models. I was always a 40K person back when I played in fifth edition. I never actually played fantasy, but I was always interested in it. Hmm. Are the Skaven at least fun to build? And they said you got to do 40. What? How many you gotta do 40? God, a lot of models. Sounds like a decent trade. I mean, that must suck though. Like you have nobody. I mean, I know that feeling personally because I got into so many miniature games, and then the people that I play with moved away. So, and all the people I used to paint with moved away to different states. One reason I started this stream is I miss painting with people. Um, but yeah, I get you. That kind of sucks, man. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, they're Skaven are like a horde army, right? Sounds like when I learned how to play 40K, I learned playing a guardsman player, and that's what he did a lot. Spent most of the game putting models on and taking models off. See, plague walkers. I mean, Death Guard. That would be something really fun too. I've seen a lot of people paint those. Oh, dude, the color scheme on those just looks so cool. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, we have paint nights here on Monday nights, Thursdays and Fridays. And typically on the other nights I'll try to play a video game or two, but yeah, I usually post my schedule on my Twitter. I have Twitter, Blue Sky, and Instagram, and I usually post my schedule there every Sunday of what I'm going to do during the week. And typically, the paint nights are Monday nights, Thursday nights, and Friday nights. Yeah, so if you want to come by and like work on stuff and we can chat, that'd be great, man. That's what I like to do. There's other artists that come by too. For the glue gets you. I mean, that's half the fun of the hobby, right? Maybe. What are you using? Man, what is it? When did everyone get the memo that that was the glue to go to? It's like when did everybody like figure out that's the glue to buy? I mean, it's just so good, right? I mean, it glues it fast. You know, I've learned like I've read about the sprue glue stuff, and I think that's a good idea. I might actually end up buying an extra bottle and doing that myself. I watched a guy on YouTube. He works with the sprue glue stuff all the time. He actually built an entire like repressor tank out of no, it wasn't a press. It was a Land Raider. It was one of the floating Land Raiders. He did an entire Land Raider out of sprue glue. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, you seen it. Yeah, it was crazy. Like I saw him, like, there's no way this is gonna look good. There's no the whole time I'm watching the video, like, no way this is gonna look good. And then he hit it with that damn contrast paint at the end. I was like, oh my god, okay. I was like, it looks halfway decent for a fucking tank that you just made out of like melted sprues. That looks pretty damn good. Yeah. Need a darker red. I don't want to do that. Carmine Dragon. I want to do darker than that. Let's see what I got. Oh, what's this poppy? Poppy it is. I haven't used this yet, so I'm gonna have to get a lot of mixing. Gotta whip out the old Vortex mixer. Yeah, my little PNG guy. This is Al, and I work with Board Game Boss, which is a miniature resin painting printing company, print to order. They got amazing um, They got amazing minis. I'm actually partnered with them. If you click the Board Game Boss icon in my About section and you sign up to their newsletter, you can get your first order 15% off. They just surprised me today with this in a box that we opened at the beginning of stream. They turned me into a mini. So I have a little mini of my Cthulhu character, and which talking to chat, they've already determined that he needs to be a brush holder. So I'm going to talk to Board Game Boss in the second round of these. I'm going to make sure his arms are up so he can hold brushes. Skaven, oh, that's awesome! Skaven Cthulhu, that's great. Like I'm a big Lovecraft fan, so yeah, Cthulhu had to be my avatar. That's good. Oh no, I put my wife to work. She's the mod in the chat. You're talking about Board Game Boss? He's got some amazing models. He's going to send me some, and I'm going to paint them on stream eventually. But yeah, he's got some good stuff. But yeah, you sign up for their newsletter, you get 15% off your first order. And he sent me a couple things. I'm honestly really impressed with the quality of the resin that he sent me. I'm a big resin nut. I used to build back in the day. I used to build anime resin kits from Japan, and so I love working with resin. And this is some of the best resin I've seen. It's gonna need a little bit of sanding on the back, but this guy's a chunky boy, so the sprues are pretty thick in the back. And these take forever to mix. Even with the vortex mixer, it takes a long time. This does not want to mix, man. This is a pain in the butt. All right, let's see if this works. That is not what I expected. You know what? I used to make fun of people that had one on stream, and I was like, "Ooh, how bougie they have a vortex mixer." Dude, it's night and day. I'm so happy I bought one. You're not sitting here breaking your wrist. You just sit here and hold it. It mixes it so well. I like how that's drying, but it needs to go over a white. But I'll tell you what, I can do a double layer. Where'd that holy white go? I'll do a coat of holy white and do a coat of that over it, and that should get the parchment look that I'm going for. And where'd I put that holy white? My entire side of my table is nothing but these damn paints. I haven't been putting anything back. This is a sea of caps. Just had you in my hand. Your Aztec gold. We're great. Warriors. There's some You know what? Ash and stone will work. See, that's how, like, if I'm doing, like, I'm like right now I'm doing an entire kill team as a commission. So I'll keep out everything I need, and then it just starts accumulating. And now half my paints from my paint drawers are on my desk. So now I'm gonna have to go through and pick the stuff that I actually keep using and put it back into my paint drawer so I can have room on my desk. I think tomorrow, being the weekend, is going to be a cleanup day. I need to take my pallet, my dry pallet here, and put it through a wash. I've got into painting for people. Are you talking about like commission work? It started with my friends. I've got a buddy of mine who is a big painter, and he's had two kids, so he's who I'm doing this for. Um, and I've got the channel, and so I've got my personal email up down below for people that want to do commissions. But I do it. You know, got the um like I do it through Twitter and like also, but I do, I'd also do it through Twitter. I do it through Instagram, stuff like that. But you're, no matter where you go, you're gonna get the spam. You're gonna get the bots. You're gonna get everybody that's trying to scam you out of something. It's just being able to learn to weed through all that. It's like after this commission, I've already got another one lined up, which I'll finish this one up too, and then my next commission I've got to do these moonstone figures for another buddy of mine, and then maybe then I'll get to paint my own stuff. Yeah, it looks fun. Moonstone is a skirmish game that he's getting into, and the minis he sent for me to paint, they look interesting. I like painting new things I've never painted before. But there are no weird questions on this channel. Feel free to ask whatever you want to ask. Hmm. See, the movie So I Married an Axe Murderer ruined this song for me. Yeah, definitely gonna have to go through these paints and put some of them away. I'm sitting here digging. Can't find stuff I'm looking for. Silver, silver, red, red. Holy white. There you are. Mm. Funny how that goes. That one might be little too gray. Ashen stone. Damn it. I think I found the one I've been looking for my entire life. Just right here. That looks like more of a parchment color. Hollowing sand. That's the one I was looking for. Thanks very much for stopping by, man. Anytime you see me on, just come chat and build with me, man. Grab a project and work with me. It was very nice to meet you. Yeah, I was gonna end it here pretty quick here in a second anyway. So you're not gonna be missing much after you leave. All right. With that being said, we're coming down to the end of another really great art stream. Thank you guys for spending the evening with me. I'll be painting again Monday night. I think these evening streams are getting increasingly popular. So I'll be painting again here on Monday night, trying to finish up. This is the first time I never actually finished one of the sisters here in a batch, but you know what? It's a standard bearer and it's going to have a lot more details than the other models. That's okay. I don't want to rush it. I'm liking what I did so far. Get some layers on this parchment paper to dry before I did. The lower one's looking really good. But pretty impressed. I have some pictures up on my Twitter and on my Blue Sky showing a little bit closer detail on what I've been working with and what I've done. So if you guys stick around for a little while, I am going to find somebody to raid, play it forward with the viewers. Those of you that have been lurking, I appreciate and love you guys. And everybody else that showed up. So let's just look real quick and we'll see who's on and we'll see about raiding somebody. So let's get this. Typically, I like to raid another model builder. Let's see. uh, let's see. No real model builders that have least little models on right now. So let's see about Rating somebody I know. Let's see. Ah, here we go. Those of you, thank you again for spending the night with me, and I'll be back here on Monday working on the sisters, hopefully finishing them up. And like we say here at Book of the Dead, dare to suck, just paint, throw some paint on a model, man. More and more you do it, the better you'll get. All right, so we're going to be rating a friend of mine named Veli in just a little bit. All right, I appreciate you guys. Here we go.